What is up, guys? Marcellus Williams, aka TheSwolefessor, here to educate you on health, fitness, social well-being, and this is episode 4 of Overcome. Right now, you guys are seeing footage from this past Wednesday, which was my secondary bench day. Those of you who watched episode 2 of Overcome know that the way that this day was set up is that I work up to a top single at its prescribed RPE. Then I have another top set after that. It started off with week 1 with sets of 6, then week 2 sets of 5, week 3 sets of 4, and on this day, sets of 3, and then I have my back down sets of 3. And Derek actually ended up joining me. He was in town for this day because we actually went out of town this past weekend to Houston to meet up with Russell, Shawley, to help celebrate our boy Mark's birthday, as well as just go to the Alphalete event that was there this past Saturday. So you guys will be seeing raw workout footage from that during this video. But right now, I kind of just want to talk to you a little bit about like this workout, how I was feeling, talk to you about kind of what my goals are for the upcoming meet, and talk to you about my boy Derek, since like, you know, he was here for this workout, kind of let you know things he's been dealing with during this prep since we're getting ready for the same meet. So what you guys are seeing right here is this was a single with 320 pounds, I want to say. Yeah, 320 pounds, and it moved pretty smooth. I was supposed to hit an RPE 9. That was closer to like a, 8.5. So I went up a little bit to 325, but you're gonna see that this was much closer to an RP like 9.5, maybe even like honestly like a 10 at worst. Even though I'm pretty good at grinding through, that was closer to a 9.5 and a 10. And pretty much, guys, I'm just at this point now where I'm having to get used to working with heavier loads on the bench press again. Even if I'm doing a lot of volume work, it doesn't take me long to get back used to heavier loads on the squats or the deadlift. But bench press is different, especially for the amount of weight that I'm lifting due to my body weight and just how my leverages are with how long a range of motion it is. I can like pretty much handle up to like, 300 pounds without much issue. But whenever I start pushing past that, I have to acclimate again and get used to working with the heavier loads. I'm not too upset with how this day went. We trained a little bit later than what I have been lately, and it was like the first time in a while where I didn't get quite that full 9 to 11 hours of sleep a night. But excuses aside, it went pretty well on all, and I'm just very excited to be working with the loads that I am, guys. Keep in mind that on the squat, where I'm now working with loads in the 400s, bench working in the 300s past 315, deadlift working in the 500s, to be doing all of that 7 and 6 weeks out from my last meet, whereas with my before my upcoming meet, whereas with my last meet, I literally didn't start messing with these numbers until I was like 2 weeks out. So I'm definitely in a really good spot as far as progression. I'm very, very happy with where I'm at. Now, as far as kind of like what my overall goals are for this meet, it pretty much comes down to like just trying to get the best PRs that I can. I'm not expecting anything huge just due to the setbacks that I had, but I am expecting some solid PRs. I'm wanting a minimum of like, 470 pounds on the squat. My previous best was 457, about like 353 on bench. My previous best was 347, and like 550 to 560 on deadlift. My previous best was 540. Those aren't necessarily like huge PRs, but to add 40 pounds to my total, considering everything that's gone on, with the prep, that would honestly be awesome. And it's just going to set me up for nice long-term progression leading into the next year, guys. Just because, even though I'm not going to get into exactly what my plans are as far as like, numbers after the meet, the reality is being able to hit that at all, considering everything I've dealt with, would be great. And it is just going to set me up to like really be able to build for something long-term. I've yet to have a chance to actually like just have a good long steady state of building with Brendan, because something's always happened or something's always come up or some issues have always like kind of hit me that's had an impact on my training. But I'm definitely going to be able to do that. I'm feeling the strongest that I've ever felt this far out from a meet, the healthiest I've ever felt this far out from a meet. So I'm definitely ready to put in work. As for my boy Derek, guys, he has been having to overcome as well. As you guys are going to see the work he puts in at the Alphalete event in the rest of this video. But the reality is, as soon as we were done with Power Fest, Derek started having issues with his hip. Then as soon as that kind of like cleared up, when we went on the Cali trip, he immediately like had issues with his AC joint. So he hasn't been able to like consistently do like competition style low bar back squats pretty much for, I want to say like 3 or 4 months. So the fact that he's just now been able to squat again consistently, that he's come back just really hard and really strong. We both are pretty much trying to prove the same thing at this meet, that despite all the circumstances and setbacks that we've dealt with, we're still going to come in, we're going to kill it, and be able to build really strong and really hard into, everything after the meet. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, as far as what I want to talk to you about. So I'm just going to quit rambling and let you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Like, ooh, oh, oh, oh.
She like the part with the big old chains right around here. He forever, is it just that I hit and run? So, I typed the text to a girl I used to see, saying that this cutie pie with me, I'm on the back, and I apologize.
Slim Thug
PR, dog.
Higher than his previous match.
For a 470. Pause, bro. Pause, bitches. I mean, oh. I didn't mean to cuss.
Nah, you good, man. Mark's one of the first people I ever started programming for, and this boy is out here.
Be better today.
Go, let me show you how to roll. I got a city that I only broke one time. 50 bars from my shoulder, but it's still.
Let's go, man. Come on, dude. You're gonna kill it. That's so motivating. How many? I know.
Damn it every day. That's the million question like jump waistline. Small road, girl shoes, never do a thing. Just like a mama, nice and night brain. Everybody love me, I'm so fly.
Let's go! What's up, boy? Let's go!
I don't believe
Mark. There you go. Good. Mark. Mark. Go. Take your time. Get tight. There you go. There you go. That's it, boy.
That shit was definitely like. Alright guys, back in the Airbnb. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, man. Like, it was a good time. It's always a good time working out with Derek and Mark and Russ. Because, like, you know, we have fun, we goof around, but when it's time, like, you know, get in that bar, we put in the work. And those are the type of people you want to surround yourself with. People who don't, like, stress you out, but, hey, when it's time to work, it's time to work. When it's time to have fun, it's time to have fun. Like, everyone's overcome, man. Like I said, Derek was dealing with issues with his hip, and then as soon as that got better with his AC joint. So the fact that he's come back and bounced back so strong after like pretty much like 5 months off of actual like consistent comp squatting and come back so strong is awesome. Mark's out here pause repping, like, you know, at or over his previous best, like just comp specific PR. So really proud of him. Like I say, he's one of the first dudes I ever like programmed for. So to see him still eating, still doing well with the programming is awesome. And your boy's just out here just trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? But no, it was a good time. Shout out to Christian Guzman for always hosting these awesome events. We ate really good. I'm about to get this nap. Then we're about to go out a little bit later, hang out, you know, Rush, Charlie, Christian, just celebrate Mark's birthday, so it's going to be a good time. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you did. If you're not, leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do better. Like the video, share, subscribe. Keep it simple, specific, scientific. I'll catch y'all later.